Hello friends, and welcome back. We are going to talk about a space that I started before Christmas and then it went on the back burner, and so I have not forgotten about it. Maybe you have, but we're going to look at the rooms that used to be my girls' rooms. They are two rooms that are joined together, and we're turning them into beautiful guest room area. So I've been collecting things. I want to go through all the things that I have. I have some questions for you, and I'm excited to show you what I've been collecting. I really want to get this room done in the next few weeks because then we're heading into my daughter's wedding and some vacation time, and then Bespoke is coming. Bespoke is my 4-day design retreat. This is a Christian women's retreat that I do. We find the most beautiful places in the country, and we take about 35 women there for 4 days of just gorgeous beauty and inspiration and connection, and it's like a trip of a lifetime. That it's something that would be on a bucket list. I feel like it's equal to going to Paris or something, but you get to stay in the US and have the US price tag instead of a huge price tag like going to Paris. So 6 tickets left. Grab your sister, grab your friend. Hopefully I can meet you this fall if you can come. Okay, so I have collected, I would say 10 items that I want to share with you. And some of them you've seen before. Let's get started. Okay, right off the bat, here's a question for you. We have to decide which one do we like better. I have 2 mirrors. Oh, I probably should have dusted this, but I have this cute round one. It feels kind of nautical to me. I can hang it with this little rope thing. I'm not opposed to painting the frame black, more gold or something, but so this is my first option. Then this one is an antique one that I found on Facebook Marketplace, and it's pretty heavy. It's got the paper backing. This was $30. Again, really beautiful. I'm putting it in sort of a skinny wall space, so I like an oval over a circle if I've got sort of a rectangle space that it's going in. So I think this is the one I want to go with, but let me know which one you like. Then I found a darling little dresser that I think I can fit it in the space. I mean, on a blueprint I can do it, but sometimes in real life it still feels too crowded. So we'll see if we can use this dresser. It's very, very sweet detailing. So I've been looking on Facebook Marketplace for, months, trying to find different pieces for this room. And I love Facebook Marketplace because you can literally furnish a whole room for $500. I mean, it's just amazing how much furniture you can get, but it takes so much time. So I had all these items saved on Facebook Marketplace that I was interested in, but they were spread out all over Washington State. And finally, I just got fed up and I just said, whatever, I'm just driving our big expedition all over Washington State, and that's gonna be what I do one day next week. And so that's what I did last week. I had it all mapped out. I was meeting so-and-so at 1 o'clock, so-and-so at 2:30. I had all the cash ready to go, and I just made the rounds. That's all I did all day. I just picked up furniture. And so I'm gonna share with you some of those pieces. The first one was the dresser. The second piece was this desk. At first I was just searching for antique desk, and I got a lot of different styles, ones that would have drawers on one side, ones with drawers on 2 sides, and it's such a small room that I knew I had to have mostly legs on this desk, and that particular style is called a writing desk. So that helped me narrow it down. When I was searching, I started searching for just writing desks, and I found some really cute ones. And so this is the one that came up. I love the detailing on it. I love the pulls. I love the pulls on the dresser and the desk. And I'm gonna put the desk in front of the window, which you'll have to wait to see all put together. I have been collecting bedding and pillows. Okay, you may remember this. This is from the bins. This was that coverlet that I got for, I think, $7, $8. It's $150 hand woven coverlet, and I would really love to incorporate this into the bedding. So you will be seeing that. Now, as much as I love thrifting, I have high standards for what my clothes smell like. So that goes for our bedding and our clothing. Even if it's thrifted, I sometimes will wash things 3 times until I can get perfume smells out, or I just want our fabrics to smell like our home and our family so we can go forward from square one with thrifted things. I have a powder and a liquid, and then I have a sheet type of laundry detergent. And I noticed that I'm consistently pulling my sheet laundry detergent out. So I want to share it with you today. So Earth Breeze is a sponsor of today's video, and I want to share with you how compact it is. This little envelope can replace an entire jug of laundry detergent. Earth Breeze is committed to changing the whole laundry experience and making a product that is kinder to our skin and kinder to our planet because it's less wasteful. This one package can wash up to 60 loads of laundry. We've got 2 different scents that I've tried. There's the fragrance-free and the fresh scent, so whichever one seems like a good fit for you, they have. I'm continuing to search out my home and my lifestyle and minimize my exposure to chemicals that I don't need in my life, especially ones that are disrupting hormones. And so this is a big draw for me with Earth Breeze. Laundry detergent is actually one of the biggest culprits for disrupting our hormones. And it makes sense. Anytime you're wrapping yourself in fabric, whether it's bedding or clothing, you have the chance that there's a chemical residue that's transferring onto your skin. Earth Breeze is free from optical brighteners, artificial dyes, parabens, phosphates, bleach, and preservatives. The parabens specifically are the hormone disrupting ones. Okay, now to use, you simply pull your little envelope out. This would be so good if you had an RV or something, or a small space, or anyone. This is what it looks like. This would be an entire load of laundry. I'll use 2 if I have a really big load of laundry or if I think it's extra dirty. And then if I have a small load, you just tear it like this and drop it in. You're not trying to measure, you're not spilling, you're not trying to lift something super heavy. I just love how compact it is. I love it so much. These fast dissolving eco sheets work in all types of machines. So the HE machines or the high efficiency ones are compatible with that. They work with hard water, gray water, and they're septic safe. I love that they are reducing waste by not using plastic jugs or single-use packaging. This little envelope is 21 times lighter than your traditional laundry detergent. You can tackle stains, fight odors, and protect colors while saving so much space and taking better care of your health. Right now, you can get 40% off with your auto shipment subscription by clicking the link in the description below, or you can screenshot this QR code and get access that way. So let me know in the comments below if you have tried Earth Breeze and what you love about it. So next, I have been working on some sconces that are going to go on either side of the window in there, and I got these off Etsy. I still can return them. They're brass. I wanted brass, but I feel like they could be a lot more shiny. I was hoping for something more shiny. So I do love the little industrial detailing going on here, but I don't love the colors. I don't think I'm good. I've been through so many sconces. I also have this one right here. I didn't even want to open the box again to show it to you because it's all sealed up, ready to be returned. But I got those on Wayfair, and same thing, I didn't like the color of gold. I wanted something more shiny. So I can't find a shiny brass, something that is an unlacquered brass sconce. I can't find a simple gold one. I don't know why it's so hard. So actually what I think I might do, I mean, you can tell me, do you like this one or do you like the Wayfair one better? But I may keep the Wayfair ones and gild them, which the more I study French design, there were 2 ways that they love to have gold items. They would gild them or they would be brass. So I'm trying to hone my methods down to those 2 if I can, and not do as much spray paint and rub and buff. We'll see how I do. So I also found a suitcase stand on eBay, and the killer is that I had this exact suitcase stand that I got for $2 at a garage sale, and I didn't realize how fancy they were, but now they go for a lot more than $2. So I found a decent price on it, but I mean, I've seen them for $150. So I've got one coming in the mail, and it's kind of broken. It needs to be refinished. It needs new fabric strips on it. So that's why they gave me a deal on it. But that's coming, and I need to decide exactly how I'm going to remake that. Okay, then you may have seen this in the past. I found Parsons chairs at Value Village. Ta-da! Okay, this is simple Parsons chair. So it's an armless dining room chair. And I love the simplicity of these. I love them for desk chairs because I tend to like a more ornate, unique piece for the desk. And then I want something really simple and understated for the desk chair. So I like using these with desks. And I'm gonna create a simple linen slipcover that goes down to the floor. And that will be a nice touch to add in there that isn't dark brown. Next up, this is another item that I have shown before. It is a thrifted rug. I've had it on my porch, my spring porch, and it's very sweet out there. Although after I'm done with the spring season, I don't know that I will have a good place for it. I could put it in my kitchen, but I also thought it would look good in my guest room. We are using a sagey green for the trim and all the millwork in there. So this could be a good touch. Either that or I'll just do a jute rug. I have so much going on in there with the wallpaper that I need everything else to be a little bit more quiet. So I can't do a big loud rug in there. It's either gonna be that one, no rug, or a natural, like a seagrass or a jute rug. I really love jute rugs that are painted. I love that look, so it's one of my favorite looks right now. And actually that's probably why I was drawn to this rug here, is because it kind of has that feel. So the last piece that I got for furniture was a brass bed, and I looked for a twin size brass bed for a long time. I ended up just finally saying, that's it, I'm just gonna make the 3-hour drive and go pick up this bed because I can't find one closer and I'm tired of waiting. I've been trying to find a true antique brass bed, well, for several months now, and I can't find one in my town. And there's this one that's 3 hours away, which I normally will not make a drive like that, but I've waited long enough. I almost every day think to myself, I could have gone over there and gotten it and been back by now, and here I sit without my brass bed for my guest room. And so finally I just decided, okay, Lord, if I don't have one near me, you know, in my town in the next, I don't know, I'll give it like a deadline, like a couple days, then I'm just gonna make the drive. I'm gonna bite the bullet. And so this is what I'm doing all day long. It's gonna take me about 6 hours, and I'm just gonna enjoy the silence in the car. I'm in our Expedition, which has a broken radio. And so I will enjoy silence. I think it's good for people to learn to enjoy silence and hear God's voice and hear themselves and get creative thoughts. This is gonna be worth it because it's such a drive and it's something I've looked for so long. So now I have an antique bed with a story soon, and I'm just enjoying the beautiful mountains and going through Snoqualmie Pass. I did not anticipate such a beautiful drive, but it's snowy and rainy and the things we do to find antique furniture. Well, I have the bed. There it is back there. It's brass from 1911. It's a little more beat up than I thought it was, but I took it. And I need to polish it, and that can make it better, but it's a lot more dented than I thought. If this were in my hometown, I might have walked away. Oh, sometimes I get in these situations. I pulled off the road to stretch my legs,
at an antique mall in the middle of nowhere. Sounds like a good idea, right?
So I do have the bed in the house now, and at first it was kind of shocking to me. I felt like the scale was off, like it felt a little bit too large for the space, kind of a cartoony feel, which I am not interested in. But as time has gone on, I am a little more open to this brass bed. And last of all, you saw that I stopped off on that antique mall, which is in the middle of nowhere in Eastern Washington, and I did buy a few things there. This is one that I bought for the actual guest room. Isn't this basket so cute? It felt very French to me, and I thought I could take this sage that we're doing on the trim in there and maybe even darken the sage detailing on this basket. But I loved this diamond pattern. I love the closure. It just felt very French to me, and so I think this will be a good piece to set in there as well. And I think I paid $35 for this. That's not what I would pay in a thrift store, of course, but this was an antique mall, so I didn't think it was too bad. I just thought it was just so unique, so I grabbed it. So I've had a lot of fun getting these things together, a lot of fun sharing them with you today. Tell me in the comments below which was your favorite, which one are you most excited about, which ones would you do for the mirror, for the rug, for the lights. Let me know your thoughts. Help me figure this out. And I think that we're definitely towards the end of this room. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. So thank you so much for coming along and giving me all your ideas. I hope you have a wonderful week. Everyone take care, and I'll talk to you soon.